Now, the price of Shiba Inu coin is certainly not exciting today. As a matter of fact, it's testing the lower end of this channel, the lower end of the wedge that we have been in for the last several weeks here. Now, the good news is we haven't confirmed a break to the downside yet. The good news is we've got 2.2 trillion Shiba Inu coin leaving Coinbase. The good news is fear and greed is trying its best to move back up out of a level of fearful territory and into neutrality. The bad news is the market's red today. So let's talk about what's going on, and if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, and thank you guys for understanding that YouTube has recently changed their policy. They're really cracking down on crypto content, and with that, their AI moderation is out of control. Now, they are allowing general discussions about crypto, NFTs, and other digital assets. They're not allowing videos that promise guaranteed returns and so on. So please, do not interpret anything in this video as a promise, promotion, guarantee, suggestion, recommendation, or anything. It is simply you and I talking about cryptocurrency, and that is that, right? I know some of you guys have a problem with that. The vast majority of you, however, are smart enough to know that there's no such thing as a guarantee in life. Now, with that, let's talk about what's happening right now, because 2.2 trillion Shiba Inu coin leaving Coinbase is an incredible amount, and it's happening very quickly. It says a series of on-chain transactions documented by Arkham pulled 2.2 trillion SHIB out of Coinbase's hot wallet and sent it all to one address, creating a cluster that is pretty unusual because of how big it is and how it happened. The transfer came in 6 pieces, from 11 billion SHIB to 584 billion Shiba Inu coin, and at current pricing is $18.76 million worth of Shiba Inu coin. Says this matches the behavior of holders who prefer to take size off of the exchange before market conditions change. Now, Shiba Inu coin is still stuck around 850 points per coin, which the market has tested plenty of times without being able to break out. It says sellers tried to push the meme coin lower earlier in the week, but each move stalled before any damage was done, leaving Shiba Inu coin stuck in a very narrow range. And you guys can see that range is getting even narrower as the day goes on. We've been hitting lower highs, and we've been hitting higher lows, and this is creating a wedge. Now, optimists and a lot of analysts believe that Shiba Inu coin is going to break out of the wedge to the upside. Obviously, a lot of bears believe that Shiba Inu coin is going to break out of the wedge to the downside. Now, if we're looking at the overall news, I mean, guys, we've got an interest rate cut. We've got positive expectations. We've got ETFs in the pipeline. We've got regulatory clarity. We've got trade tariffs that are being negotiated. We've got a government shutdown that nobody's worried about anymore. We've got so many strong and positive catalysts that are actually happening, but yet prices are in the red. And I believe that prices in the red are a reflection of the overall sentiment. Now, like it or not, we have spent the majority of 2025 in fearful and negative territory. Fearful or extremely fearful territory, with a lot in neutrality. We've been able to crack into greedy territory for just a couple of weeks total throughout the entirety of 2025. And because of that, we have seen the more speculative assets like meme coins sit in negative, red, bearish territory for the vast majority of the year. And this has caused a lot of fear, especially among retail investors. However, whales and institutions continue with one goal in mind: accumulate as much as possible. And that's what I choose to do. Guys, a couple of the places I hold cryptocurrency are on the blockchain through wallets like Best Wallet and on centralized exchanges like KCEX. You guys got a link for both of these down in the description if you want to check them out. But like I said at the beginning of the video, this is not a recommendation for you to use this stuff. It is simply to allow you to know that it exists in the first place so that you can go out and research it a little bit more. Now, let me know what you guys end up deciding. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.